have longevity of life. That means that person will live long. When your health is sound, it's an evidence of longevity. Now, it lowers the acidity level of the body, allowing the system to function better. That is, it's an alkaline-based product. Our cleanser is an alkaline-based product. It's a reducing agent. It doesn't allow radicals to move freely in the system. It takes away radicals that cause tumor, cancer, or any tissue diseases. That's what that means, that it reduces the acidity level of the body, allowing the system to function very well. So it helps in the treatment of diabetes because it contains flavonoid, a member of polyphenol. I think I spoke about this polyphenol the other time, that it protects the body against pathology, that is different kind of diseases. I think I made mention of it when I was talking about replenish the other time, how powerful it is. It also helps the body from oxidative stress. It takes oxidative stress from the body. Ganesha cola can also perform that particular functions. Now, triterpenoid is also found in it, and this is an anti-inflammatory agent, antimicrobial, and act as immunomodular compound. This immunomodular compound, I think I made mention of it during when I was giving a presentation on replenish. There are certain neuro sicknesses. We call one autoimmuno. This one is a kind of system where the body antigens will be eating up the tissues around them. This is terrible, very terrible. Chronic arthritis and diabetes were found in this category. Now, there's another one, we call it neurodegenerative. This is Parkinson's disease and madness. When somebody is in a state of madness, cannot recognize, will just be behaving contrary to normality. For now, as I said the other time, there is no drug that can heal them, but can bring them under maximum control, that the person will still be able at least to experience sound health. Now, this immunomodular compound allows the body to resist any attack against it. It allows the body to resist any attack against it. So once this immunomodular compound is in somebody's system, just like this that we get from this Ganesha cola, it will make the body to resist any attack from any of its immune system. So it will be very impossible for the tissues around it to be eaten up. So it's a very, very important component of cleanser. That's one thing that cleanser does in the neuro system. It also acts as an anti-tumoral agent. When I say tumoral agent, these are radicals. That is when the system when cell replicates, there is a number of cells that the system, assuming the system needs, say, 10 cells, new cells, and the system replicates itself, is to produce about 12 or 14. Ordinarily, that the excess 4 should destroy itself, should go bad, and the body flush it away. But rather than go bad, they remain in the system. They now turn to radicals. They will be moving freely, and they can cause problem for the tissue. That is, but when you are using cleanser with this compound inside it, it will not allow the body to experience such tumoral instances. That is why they say it's an anti-tumoral agent. Now, glycoside. This is the conversion of carbohydrates into sugar and non-sugar. This component reduces sugar level in the blood. This is very, very good for those diabetes patients. Yeah, it helps them to regulate the sugar level in them. Now, it also acts as an antiviral. When it's antiviral, these are viruses that causes diseases in man. Cleanser with Ganesha cola inside cleanser, it will not allow them to grow. And we should not forget that it's a very good anti-poison agent, anti-food poison agent. When somebody is poisoning through food, cleanser is a very good remedy for it. It will vomit all the poison or stool them out from the body. That's one thing cleanser does for the body. Very, very powerful through Ganesha cola. Now, another content, we call it Allium sativum root. Many people know this as garlic. As we all know, garlic is very, very popular in Nigerian table. Some use it as preservatives, some use it to improve the taste of their cookings. But this particular plant has been reported to be a wonderful medicinal plant owing to its preventive characteristic in cardiovascular diseases. We all know what cardiovascular disease is. That is disease of the heart, regulating blood pressure, lowering of blood sugar and cholesterol level. Very effective against bacterial, viral, fungal, and parasitic infection. So any infection, any sicknesses that we can contact through bacteria, virus, fungi, or parasite agents, cleanser is very good at treating them. That is why it's very good for the treatment of gonorrhea and all those venereal diseases. Very, very good for them. It can take care of them very, very well. Now, thereby enhancing the immune system, having antitumoral, just like what Ganesha Kola did. Garlic can also give you antitumoral, can also give you that functions. This plant is also used to treat fever, diabetes, rheumatism, intestinal worms, colic. This colic mostly happen to children when they will just be crying. They will just be crying. Not that they are hungry, not that they have headache, not that they will just be crying. It mostly happens during, like, when the sun is about to, in the evening. They will just feel inconvenience. That's what colic is all about. But with cleanser, we will not be able to experience it. Flatulence, that's when you fart unnecessarily. Cleanser will control it. Dysentery, liver disorder, tuberculosis, facial paralysis. Facial paralysis is a situation where one will not be able to control the muscles of the face, either the right or both the right and left. That is, you will not be able to control the skin that control your eyeball, your nose, your mouth. Everything will just, in fact, one looks like a monster. That's exactly what you turn somebody to. Person will just look like people. That's what they call facial paralysis. But with the use of cleanser and this garlic that is inside our cleanser, we never allow anybody to experience such. Or if you have anybody that is having such problem, please recommend cleanser for such. Bronchitis, we all know that's bronchitis, that's infection that has to do with the lungs. Cleanser will definitely take care of it for you through garlic, the content. It is also effective for the treatment of wound and skin diseases. Yes, this place, when somebody has wound, either diabetes wound or any other wound, just pour that powder, open the cleanser and pour the powder on it. It will dry off. Then when there is any skin diseases like rashes, scabies, all those and so on, that when you scratch, you have irritating on your skin, just use cleanser. If you can mix it with water and rub it around that place, it will definitely cure it. Very, very good for healing wounds and for skin diseases. Garlic contains allicin, which makes it a strong antibiotic. This makes it possible for its uses as antiseptic. You all know antiseptics. It is mostly used as soap, used to shower, or as liquid that will mix with water for bathing. Now, antibacterial, we all know what that one is. An antifungal agent, that is mosquito fever, anything fever. It will be very, very difficult for you to pull you down when you are using cleanser. And fungal infection, you will not experience it. Study reveals that this garlic is 100 times more effective than pharmaceutical antibiotics. What I mean by pharmaceutical antibiotics is the orthodox antibiotics. Garlic is 100 times stronger than them, the antibiotics in garlic. That's what the study says when the research was carried out on it. Now, the third one is the Gimba officinale, that is ginger root. Now, this plant has been used to treat a wide range of unrelated ailments such as arthritis, rheumatism, sprain. We all know when we have sprain in the muscle, that one's also happening in the muscle, muscular ache, pain, sore throat, cramps, constipation, indigestion, vomiting, hypertension, dementia. You all know dementia, forgetfulness, fever, infection, diseases, and helminthiasis. This one is worm infestation, like hookworm, roundworm, those ringworm. So with the use of cleanser, with the ginger inside it, it will heal. It will heal such form infestation. It will kill the worms, and they will get off from wherever they are. Ginger contains antioxidants. We all know what antioxidants is. They are reducing agents. They don't allow radicals to move in the system, which helps to manage free radicals, just as I've said, which are compounds that can damage the cell. Radicals damage the cell. But with the use of cleanser, the ginger inside will not allow the radicals to move freely, neither allow them to grow too high that can cause damage to our cells, which might lead to sickness one way or the other. Now, it has an inflammatory properties, which give the body a robust defense against common ailments. It is also used to treat vomiting, diarrhea, infection. It is also used to treat menstrual cramp. This is what one of our ambassadors was talking about the other time, that when somebody is having menstrual irregularities, give such person cleanser. It is ginger that is doing the work inside it. Or when it's experiencing menstrual pain, let the person drink cleanser. That pain will go off. If the menstrual is unstable, the menstrual will be stable. Then it's very good for osteoarthritis. This is a system whereby joints, it starts to do with joint pain. So when you are using cleanser, you will not have, particularly the nail joint, you will not have pains in all your joints. They will be very free from osteoarthritis. Diabetes, migraine, headache. It also contains anticoagulant. We all know coagulant. Coagulant is separation of solid from liquid. When you separate solid from liquid, it will refine the system. Any particles in the blood, any particle in this that could cause sicknesses, the power of this coagulation that is in the ginger will separate it and send it to the large intestine, which will be secreted as poo or excreted as sweat or as urine. So it's also used to cure erectile dysfunction. So if that is why one of the ambassador, I remember one seminar we had, was saying that cleanser can do everything. No, even when the person is not be able to perform sexually, with cleanser he will be able to perform it. Ginger is the ingredient that is doing that work inside cleanser to cure erectile dysfunction. He said, in fact, that ambassador was so proud of cleanser. He said, cannot even recommend any of our drugs to anybody other than cleanser. Name it, sexual irregularities, he will correct it. Menstrual, he will correct it. Anything, name it. These are the things that are making our cleanser to think. The ginger, garlic, and Ganesha cola that is in it. Now, when this garlic and ginger now come together, they are in the cleanser. They help to reduce the occurrence of progression of structural nephropathies, that is deterioration of the kidney functions, helps to delay the onset of renal failure. When you say renal failure, that's kidney failure. When you are using cleanser, it will be very difficult for you to experience kidney failure. Very, very difficult, because of this garlic and ginger that is inside it. When both of them combine together, there's nothing like kidney failure. Even if somebody is planning, maybe he has been seeing the symptoms, when he starts using cleanser, the symptoms will disappear. The kidney will be fit and very healthy. And ultimately, the end stage of diseases in diabetes, there are certain diseases that come with diabetes. One cannot escape it. When that person has diabetes, those diseases that are associated with diabetes, with cleanser, it will not allow all these diseases to come up. So it will help you to manage that diabetes very, very well. Now, in summary, let's see with the cleanser, Ganesha cola, and garlic, ginger, garlic. Let us summarize them and see what they can do and how we can recommend them. This will help us a lot. One, it helps to reduce symptoms of, I have said this, osteoarthritis, that is the joint pain, especially of the knees. They'll be taken away. helps to lower blood sugar level or reduce various heart diseases risk factor in people with type 2 diabetes. Note that type 2 diabetes. When somebody does this and uses our cleanser, such person will not experience those diseases that are associated with risk. It also helps to fight atherosclerosis. Sorry for that. I'm not a science person. I'm an accountant. That is handling of the hardening of the. It will not allow your arteries to be hardening. Not allow it to be hard. It will soften it so blood can move conveniently inside it. So it helps to reduce inflammation of the liver, consequently decreases NAFLD. This is called non-alcoholic fatty liver diseases. So all those diseases associated with non-alcoholic fatty liver, when you use cleanser with the help of these three ingredients, will not allow your cleanser to experience inflammation, and it will not allow you to experience those non-alcoholic fatty liver diseases. Now, it helps in the treatment of pulmonary tuberculosis. You all know this has to do with pulmonary is one of those things that carry blood in the heart. So when you are using cleanser, your heart will be very free from all these kind of diseases. And hip pain, those that used to experience hip pain, with the help of cleanser, those hip pains will disappear. Help to reduce salt intake and overeating. Some people, when they are even inside AC, you see them sweating profusely. When there is no sun, you see them sweating profusely. That's overeating in this body. That's what is causing it, and too much of salt. With the help of cleanser, it will reduce the effect of all these things, and there won't be overeating in your body. Now, help to speed up emptying of stomach. Yeah, many people say when they take cleanser, they go to toilet, to toilet. These are the things that are causing it. Ginger, garlic, and Ganesha cola, when they combine together, it will help you to empty your stomach, which can benefit people with indigestion and related stomach discomfort. You won't experience it. You will be very free from them. Help as medication for effective treatment on menstrual pain. Just as you have said, when your menses is irregular, it will correct it. And when you are experiencing pain, forget it. It will take it away with the use of cleanser. Very, very powerful. And all those venereal diseases, gonorrhea, candidiasis, all those things, cleanser. I think I told you earlier on that garlic is one of the, I think, strongest antibiotics. Stronger, 100 times stronger than orthodox antibiotics. So they will take care of all those venereal diseases, convenience, the syphilis and co. They will take care of it. Help to lower significantly LDL. This is low density lipoprotein, that is bad cholesterol. It will help you to remove them from the system. Help to protect against age-related damage to the brain. That is, some people as they grow up, they become forgetful. Some will not even remember people again. They will not even know their husband, not to talk of their children. When they greet them, they will say, "Who is this?" With the help of cleanser, such damage to the brain will not happen. So when you have aged people at home, please don't. You are giving them cleanser not to purge their system, not to free their system from. No. You are also helping their brain from being damaged. You are also helping their brain from being damaged seriously. So they will be able to recognize people, recognize objects, even as old as they are. With the use of cleanser, it will aid them seriously. Now, help to fight harmful bacteria and fungi, which could reduce risk for infection. Those, as I've said, of venereal diseases that are caused by viruses, fungi, bacteria, they will take care of it. The combination of Ganesha cola, garlic acid, garlic, and ginger, they will do it straight away. Now, ginger in itself contains vitamin C, calcium, magnesium, and other minerals. That's ginger on its own. That's what it gives you when you use calcium. You are having access to vitamin C, calcium, magnesium, and other minerals. Help to support bone health. When you use cleanser, your bone will be very strong. Help to support joint health. Just as you have said, no joint pain, everything will be clear. It's a good remedy for abdominal pain and constipation. We all know, just as you have said during one of the content when I was saying that it helps you to empty your bowel, indigestion, anything that could cause abdominal pain. like what is this sickness called? Appendicitis. Yes, it's one of very give one terrible acute abdominal pain. Very acute abdominal pain. When you are using cleanser, forget it. Nothing like that, because it will help you to free your bowel. Digestion will be very easy. So the essence of food particles escaping into the appendicitis will not even happen. So not to talk of causing abdominal pain. So my fellow ambassador, this is what I have on cleanser for you. I know by now you must have known additional information concerning cleanser, what you can do, how you can use it, and on occasions that you can recommend it. So I will hand over the mic now to the moderator in case anybody wants to ask question, or maybe they have an input they want to add to it. There are certain things I did not mention that cleanser still does that skip my mind. Please let the person speak up. Thank you very much. God bless Nigeria. God bless Puirty Replenish International. God bless us all with the ambassadors of Puirty Replenish International. Thank you very much. Sonny, I've handed over the mic to you. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so yes, thank you very much for that wonderful one, Ambassador Ben.
Thank God for it.
It's quite a good, an amazing presentation for tonight. You said it all. You mentioned the compositions of cleansers. We have ambassadors here who are also experienced in the use of cleansers, and the floor is open for contributions and questions. If you have questions, any questions, if you have any contribution, it's time to air it out. Okay. So, okay, Ambassador Lanre is raising up his hand. Ambassador Lanre, do you have a question? Kindly unmute yourself and ask your question. Ambassador Lanre, yes, Lanre. Ambassador Lanre, do you have any question? If there's any, please kindly unmute yourself and ask the question, please. All right, I think Ambassador Lanre is just, I think it's a mistake. We have,
Hello?
Okay, Ambassador Lanre, here we
Hello?
go.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, good evening.
You're welcome.
That was a fantastic presentation. Thank you very much for the presentation. The question I want to ask is how, because I've used cleanser and I'm really grateful for using it. It really helped me because I want to find out how it works. So I was able to use 2. I really went to the toilet for like 6, 7 times. And I feel I'm having problem of ulcer and all the rest, but I noticed that my ulcer, the pain and everything reduced drastically. So I've been using it alternatively to, if I use 2 today, I will leave a day, I use another 2. I just want to know what is the recommended dosage? Because of this going to toilet, what should you recommend for our clients that will be using cleanser?
Okay. Is that all?
Yes, that's all. That's the question.
Ordinarily, the issue of going to toilet depends on the body chemistry.
Okay.
The body chemistry play a lot of role. There are some people that use cleanser, they don't toilet. They still toilet regularly. So it depends on the body chemistry. Actually, when concerning the dosage, you are not expected to use more than that cleanser, you are not expected to use at most 3 to 4 capsules in a day.
Okay.
At most. Yes, at most. You must not use more than 4.
Is it for every day?
No. It depends. See, if it is for curative, are you listening?
Yes.
If it's for curative, depending on the depth of the sickness. When I mean depth, I mean how long have you been experiencing? Maybe is it 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years? So that's what that determines how you are going to be on the therapy of cleanser. Now, if it's a sickness that you have maybe for 1 year, 2 years, At least if you are on a therapy, by the time you finish one bottle, you should be able to be okay. But if it's a kind of system that their management sicknesses, are you getting it? You just have to manage it. So you have no choice than to be using it at least once in every three months. A bottle you use once in every three months.
3 months, okay.
Yes, once in every three months, for you to manage that sickness very well. So that because the habit is one of the things that we have issue with in this part of the world.
So that means if I use 3 or 4 today,
No, I'm still coming. I've not answered your question. I'm still coming. No, I'm still coming. I've not answered your question. I'm still coming. Now, concerning dosage. Now, what I recommend is that the first three days, day 1, day 2, day 3, you use 2 capsules.
Okay.
Either in the morning or in the evening, depending on how convenient it is. Like those of us that goes to office in the day, I will recommend we use it in the evening with warm water after meal when we want to go to bed. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Now, to those that are in control of their business, they can go out at any time they like. Nobody can query them. Those one can use it during the day before meal, 30 minutes before breakfast with warm water. Now, after day 3, that is when I advise that you should start alternating it.
Okay.
After two days. Now, when you two, after day 3, even in orthodox world, they tell you after 3 days, see your doctor if things are not improving. Sure, you get it?
Yes.
So after that 3 days, it is expected that you yourself will see the difference in your system. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
If you did not see the difference much, you can go ahead on day 4 and day 5.
Okay.
By the time you get to day 5, I promise you, you will see a tremendous improvement. Once you witness it, you can now start alternating it.
Yeah, okay.
But when it is just for preventive purpose, maybe you have experienced that sickness, this cleanser, take it away. Now, you are expected at least once in a month, day 1, day 2, day 3. Just use it. Then you are okay for the month. When another month is around, use it day 1, day 2, day 3. 2 capsule. You are okay for that month. You are okay for that. So you can use that capsule for almost 10 months. Are you getting it? You can use it for 10 months. So for preventive purpose, once the sickness, you are free from it, that doesn't mean you don't forget it. At least for the next 1 year, still maintain or that therapy.
Yes.
Everything will get away from your system completely. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You are welcome, sir. You are welcome, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for that detailed response and explanation. We have a comment. I think the message part from. She said, "My name is Arike Ade. I want to appreciate the presenter of the night. It's actually my first attendance, and it's really worth the while." Oh, thank you very much, Ambassador Ade, for that commendation. You're absolutely welcome. You're officially welcome to Puirty Replenish International Nation, Puirty Replenish International family. We are one family here in Puirty, and that's exactly how we organize our activities. More of these seminars are coming up. We have our seminars every Tuesdays and Fridays. Okay, so when you see the link, it's advisable you share to your downlines, your prospects, advise them to join also. Thank you very much once more for joining us tonight. God bless you. And you're officially welcome once more to Puirty Replenish International family. Other ambassadors here with us. We have over 10 ambassadors with us tonight. Do you have any contributions or any questions for our presenter for tonight? Here with us, we have Ambassador Banky Odofin. We have Ambassador Bola Joko. We have Ambassador Abimas Naturals as a company name. We have Ambassador Ifoma Anya. We have Ambassador Thanks for joining. So we have Ambassador Amo Ben, which is the presenter for tonight. We have Ambassador Kingsley Udo, all the way from Calabar. We have Ambassador Lanre. We have Ambassador Muturayo. We have Ambassador Layaj. We have Ambassador Telma. We have Ambassador Uche, and we have Ambassador Zainab Taiwo. If you have any questions, please. I think one of the ambassadors is raising her hand. Ambassador Bola Joke, do you have any question? Please, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, my name is Bola Joko, not Bola Joke.
Okay, Bola Joko, sorry.
Yes. Please, I just want to add something to about the dosage for the cleanser.
Okay.
It's something I've been using. Then when I wanted to start my upline, Mrs. Banker Odofin, she advised me not to start with what was written on the on it, rather that I should just start maybe like with 2. Initially, I wanted to start with 3, and I thank her for that later, because it would have been too much for me, honestly. It's a very good advice. So I introduced it to some of my siblings too. I gave them because I use it first. So I was telling them not to start with whatever was sitting there, that they should start with 2, at least 2 maximum. Personally, I discovered that even when I used 2, it shook my body too much. So I went back to 1. I think we should be telling people to start gradually and be able to know what their body can take. Like one of my brothers, I was telling him, maybe if it's too much, you use 1. He said no, he has been using 2, and nothing happened to his body. Whereas that 2 was too much for me. So I am suggesting that we should tell people they can just start with 1 or 2 to know how their bodies react to it. If they want to increase it to 3, well, that's just what I want to say.
Okay, my sister. Yeah, I appreciate what you said. You see, this recommended dosage goes with age also. Adolescent, adult, and the aged one. Definitely, don't expect an aged one to take 2 capsules at a go. At least 1 is okay for her, for them. Then for we adults that are still very vibrant, let me tell you that, I said it earlier on when the first speaker asked question that it depends on the body chemistry. That is what come out there. That somebody will use 1 to be okay, you use 2 to be okay. We are in one seminar. A lady was giving a testimony to CEO. I was sitting beside the 2 of them. You know what that lady said? He said he gave her sister 6 capsules of cleanser. And this what is this womb? What is this thing called? This womb this thing that used to grow in the womb of you women, that they would think is pregnant and it's not pregnancy.
Fibroid.
Fibroid. Thank you. He said it flushes it out. Fibroid. Thank you. He said it flushes it out immediately. 6. I shouted. Even CEO was surprised. He also was shocked. 6. It's as if that woman wanted to commit suicide. Are you getting it? But look at the end result. It flushed out the fibroid. Are you getting it? So I now remember, like somebody in the hospital, they told the person that he lacks blood, that they are going to bind a pint of blood for the person. When his sister just came, this ferrosulfate that they give in the hospital, they just give it out. That we are 10 for 100 naira. He just gave that person 10 tablets in the morning, 10 tablets in the evening. By the time the doctor will come back the following day to test the patient, he say, what did the patient use? Because the blood level rises drastically. So there are some ways that these drugs they work. They say drastic disease need drastic measurement, treatment. So that's why I'm saying if the person is experiencing a drastic disease and you are giving a measure of say 1 capsule, he might not see the effect and will tell you that your drug is not better than the one he has been taking before. Just as I've said, the body chemistry really matters. And look at the stage of the sickness of the person. If the person is aged, definitely, I don't expect us to recommend 2 capsules for an aged person. 1 is okay, and it will do the. For the kids underage, like say 8, 7, 9, 10, 1 capsule is okay. But there are some kids that are very strong. Even if you give them 2, to not even shake them. But for we adults that are vibrant, I don't think 2 capsules is too much for us because we are still very active. Thank you, my sister.